And we've got bananas in chat. So many, I can't even start reading them. The screen is already top to bottom bananas. Thank you, everyone. And welcome to the 1-year anniversary live stream weekend of Hermitcraft Season 6. Undoubtedly the most best spectacular season of all of those Hermitcraft seasons. 6 of them, unbelievable. I've been here since day one, peeps. And it is a landmark to celebrate 1 year in this world. We got noises in the ear from Armored Monkey, resubscribed for 16 months, saying a quarter of a stack. I won't be able to watch though, my internet is playing up really bad. Having a good stream and see you on the second channel. I'll see you over there, dude. Bugman CX is here resubscribing for 34 months in a row. Goodness me. Saying happy anniversary. Thank you, dude. And Little Joe 27 for 15 months. 16 actually in total. Saying only just got out of bed to watch this. Well, I hope you are up and awake and hope this is a good start to your day. Now, the theme of the weekend. Oh yeah, I've got to take all these things down, I guess. The theme of this weekend's stream is to tidy up the world. You see, after you play in a world for a year, there's undoubtedly going to be leftover bits and bobs and things that are unfinished or untidy. And our job for this stream is to find those things in the world and fix them. That's sort of... Wait a minute, am I going to get these muddled up with other stuff? No, I don't think I have. Cool. Yeah, that's basically the theme, is tidy up the world, take care of the world we're in. Now, I've gone around and I've sussed out just a couple of places where I think the world needs some care, some love and attention, you know. The first place being the Nether Hub, which means that we're going to need some of these black concrete blocks, and I need to check out how many of them we have. That's probably enough to get the job done. Terrific. Next thing I need is scaffolding. Looks like we're going to be off to an efficient start here. Somewhere around here I dropped off the scaffolding. It's probably more than enough. Let's go repair the Nether Hub, peeps. Let's go do that. We got noises in the ear from X0KG subscribing. We got Kath the Dragon subscribing for 14 months and Big Papa House for 4 months as well, saying I've really enjoyed watching this whole season. The family is gathering to watch the entire stream today. Wow, awesome. I hope you have a great family day hanging out with us hermits and watching the streams. Appreciate ya. I Love Cats is here dropping those cheers and throwing those bits, saying I don't know how I'm going to moderate today. Sorry if I'm doing a bad job. The pro mods are not here. Cats, you know how it goes. You know, just like hang out, enjoy yourself. If it's fun or you enjoy replying to people and helping out, that's cool. If it becomes a burden, I don't want it to be a burden for you, you know. I'm fine with a chaotic chat. It's cool. I can deal with it. I mean, chat be pretty chaotic right now. We've got 900 peeps here for the beginning. And for all of you that are here right now, and for all of you that then watch on Asuma 2, so if you're watching this on the second channel, you've got to pause the video. Okay? And if you're watching the live stream, you have to wait. Wait till later. There's a whole stream day. But anyway, there is a video on my second channel. There is a video on my Twitter. If you head over to my Twitter account, which I can actually do a plug for by pressing that. So I'm at AsumaVoid on Twitter. There is a video that I shared yesterday. Go and look for it. It's about Evil Asuma. I implore you to watch it. It's the most incredible fan-inspired content I've ever seen. And it slayed me. I don't even know how to describe how it made me feel. You will probably hear about me talk about this video a lot. I want to promote it and make sure that people who enjoy Hermitcraft go and see it, because it's not just about Evil X and me, it's about the Hermitcraft community at large, and it's just an incredibly inspirational thing to see. Yeah, so please do. Whew, what a landing. Please do go and check it out. See, someone's come through here and just, you know, it's not the way we do things. Got to keep the hub looking good. So we're looking for problems, and that's the one that's on the wall. And then you can see we've got problems all up the top here, which is just not on. So we're going to head all the way up there and fill it in. I could oh. Jeez, I thought I would have noticed that one a lot easier. My goodness me. So the noise in the ears are getting away from me at the moment. We have Semper Tenebris subscribing. Arnie Air Ernie 2 resubscribing for 6 months, saying love your streams, but I can't watch it at 3 AM. It'll be on the second channel for you later on. Miyataki is here resubscribing for 35 months in a row. The Climbing Trombonist is here subscribing. K-Dads is resubscribing for 20 months, saying thanks for the epic genius hype. Gotta re-listen through their catalogue again. I said Genius, and I read Genius, and it made me think of Genesis, but it was Genesis. Pre-stream music today was Genesis Firth of Fifth. You can actually find a video of me on the second channel playing the guitar solo in that song. One of my all-time favourite songs right there. Absolutely brilliant song. And I thought I'd put it on for the pre-stream. Whenever we got like a day with a schedule, that's my excuse to put on a long song. That song's like 9+ minutes. It's awesome. It's epic. K-Dads, glad you enjoyed it. Eloeen is here, resubscribed for 5 months, saying, hello, wow, the longest sub streak I've ever had now. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay, so I guess we will pray that ghasts and stuff don't spawn while we're up here. The alternative is doing this from down the bottom, which means I've got to pillar up each and every time we see a hole. You can see it's hit some of the tunnel over there as well. So we'll head to all the fires and try and find all the holes. That's the plan over here. That one fangirl has resubscribed for 3 months, saying happy 1 year of Season 6. Zodiac and I are super excited. It's going to be an exciting live stream day. And then tomorrow there's a UHC as well. So 2 days of Hermitcraft action. The UHC is certainly going to be an interesting event because it's not a serious UHC. It's played with the loot table randomizer. So it's going to be like a derpy, anything could happen type UHC. Anything could happen. It might be that diamonds drop from dirt. You don't know. It's all randomized. Okay, there we go. There's a hole without fire. And we need to patch that up. I Love Cats is here doing the cheers. Throw in those bits, saying, don't get me wrong, I love moderating, just not sure it's possible when you're not someone crazy good like Randy or Esty. I mean, yeah, they're on another level, Cats. I mean, you're always sleeping, jeez. Sleeping at the wheel, you're supposed to be moderating. I'm messing with you. I know what you mean. They're on another level, those two. Thank you again for the cheers and the bits, dude. Hope all is good. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Mr. Milk says, did you do Storage Wars? I did, and I won. I won the one with all the diamond stuff in it. Which is pretty cool. Alright. So, trying to check close to this tunnel. And trying to check the last bit of that area. But I feel like we've gone over where all the fire is, but I definitely see something here. Come on, rockets away! Oh, that's not a rocket away. Have you paid, says Anubis. I did pay, yes. I honoured the whole Storage Wars thing and paid. No, bad idea. Oh, jeez, what a derp. No, I can't be pressing that button. Not this early. Not this early. There's a whole 2 hours to go. Johnny PC 1337 is here subscribing, and Kyoto TV has subscribed for Amazon Prime as well. Thank you to the both of you for the support, as always, to all the peeps. Appreciate your support ever so much. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate all of you who can't do the subscriptions as well. You know, you're all part of what makes this happen, and I thank you. And we've got 1,300 peeps tuning in. Oh, jeez, the pressure is on. I've already done one derp. Make sure you hit the follow button while you're over here, peeps, as I do live streaming on a regular basis. And most of the time, I pretty much always stream from Hermitcraft, although we've been doing some Let's Play Minecraft together lately. We did some yesterday. We played build battles and created this derp slug creature. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of it, but it was an abomination. I think this would be a little bit easier if I get closer to the ceiling. So I'm not seeing any holes or fires. Now, how long did that take us? What, like 5 minutes? I don't actually have my timer on the screen. I can't see it. So, a little bit of love and care. 5 minutes in the hub, and we've just fixed that up. And the noises are happening in my eardrums, and I'm trying to get the time on the screen. 10 minutes. You know, 10 minutes of time. That's all it took. Let's go back to the base and then think about what we're doing next. We got the climbing trombonist here doing cheers. Throwing bits saying cheer to cheer, cheer, cheer. Peter Gabriel's what got me to finally sub. What an awesome band. Oh, I do like his music. I mean, I love the stuff he did with Genesis. I love the music that Genesis did after he left as well. Like, all eras of Genesis I like. Even their last record when they didn't have Phil Collins. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I've got a notification on my screen that's different from normal. Thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. I also really like his solo stuff as well. Shock the Monkey, and I Don't Remember are probably two of my favourite songs. Oh, and Big Time. I love the lyrics to Big Time. I'll be stretching my mouth to let these big words come right out. What's that other line? My head's so big I had my pillow made like a mountain range or something. Oh, it's just very clever stuff. Land of Confusion is one of my all-time top 10 music, says Fat Corsair. That's another great song. That's the that's like when Genesis became an absolute mega band with Phil Collins sort of being their figurehead. Because he had like a wildly successful solo career that kind of like bled out into Genesis, like right at the end of the 80s into the 90s. Right, the noises in the ear just ain't stopping right now. Slow down, people. Goodness me, I can't keep up. I've got to click all the buttons and make things happen. We're going to need some sapphire for what we're going to do next. And I've got some over here. Going to need some bone lye. Apparently that's what I'm calling things now. Sapphire and bone lye. Let's bring a stack of those with us as well. So we got Tomcat Collins doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, "Hey, X, catching your morning stream at work. On my day, I'm going on vacation. Happy Season 6 server birthday." Awesome, dude. I hope you have a great holiday. Thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits. We also got Super Cookie 7887 resubscribed 6 months in a row, saying, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning indeed, unless it's the middle of the day, you know, like it is here for me. Although it still feels like morning because I kind of woke up late. I've been trying to kick myself into a bit of a late night groove. We had some recording events. I got a gig tonight, and then there's the UHC tomorrow. And I'm looking at my cup of tea, and I'm thinking this thing's gonna go cold. Oh, it's a little bit on the cold side. It's a little bit on the cold side. I'll still drink some more of it. Can't be letting your tea go cold. So, Bang Ash has subscribed with Amazon Prime, and Yellowboy87 has gifted subs. Thank you so much for supporting the community and gifting subs to peeps. If you hear your name being read out loud, you have been gifted a sub. So, Creeko, Croquetti, Master David W, Twitch Viewer 183, Bulldog Spanner 2016, and Bombi 9870. You are all now subscribers thanks to Yellowboy87. Feel free to throw some emotes in chat, maybe some love hearts. And, yeah, because you can now do that, right? Because you're a subscriber. And send some thanks to Yellowboy's way. Okay, so, thank you again, Yellowboy. Someone in chat said banner. I'm trying not to forget this here. So, stream day banner. We're going to do the same thing we did last time because it's such a clever idea. We also got Zed Jahara here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Zed Jahara, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream. What colour, peeps? What colour are we going to do? We've got a limited selection of walls. I'm going to go with green, actually. Okay, I ask you, and then I'm like, oh no. Sorry, no, making my own decision. Ignoring whatever you said. Jeez, what a meanie. What a meanie! Okay, and we need a crafting bench. Oh, I didn't bring my backpack with me. Peeps, always bring your backpacks with you, wherever you go. Oh, the back and forth is ridiculous. Hey, it's Minecraft. We're used to this. This is why we got wings and rockets now. Because this used to be agonising in the old days. You'd be like, oh, I forgot something. I've got to travel 1,000,000 miles in my minecart back to my base, which I decided to build, you know, so far away. Don't have to do that anymore. Don't have to do that anymore. Get some wool from the free wool shop, says FGB Gob. Oh, but then I'd have to sign the book, and I might suffer the wrath of consequence of taking the free wool. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sign myself up for that. These are my backpacks. There we go, got them. And I needed a crafting bench for my backpack. We'll just use this. And we can use the anvil that's here to rename it. And we're going to rename it to Add 1 Die. But I have no XP. Next mission is to get some XP, peeps. We've got to kill some mobs and get some XP today. Benny's Boss 32 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Benny's Boss, thank you ever so much for your Amazon Prime subscription. I hope you enjoy the stream we're doing here today. And is it me or did the music stop? It can do that. When you put it on shuffle, it can choose to stop, and it's the worst thing ever. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do shuffle today, right? Because it's the worst. Like I said, it's the worst thing ever. No music. I mean, who would want such a thing? Kaz from Wales is here. He's subscribing for 3 months. Kaz, are you from Wales? Thank you ever so much for the resubscription. We also got Tyman050203 doing cheers, throwing bits with no message, just the cheers. So thank you. I'll look out for you in chat in case you wanted to put a message with that. And we got Jason MC Vetty. Subscribe with Amazon Prime as well. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, so we need to go to the modern districts. I have spotted some things in this area that I think need taken care of. Debug says Evilex video was awesome. Yeah, the one that I talked about a moment ago. Did you go check it out? It's beyond awesome. Beyond awesome. Awesome doesn't do it enough. Oh, come on! Right, there we go. Right, so what do you think is wrong with the area behind me? I would say not a lot. However, I think there's something that looks a little bit bad in this game. When you've got areas that aren't really taken care of, when they're like empty and open like this, they just don't look right to me. So I've been looking at this area here, and I've been thinking that we need a few more trees just to kind of help things blend. Also, what happened over here? Like, what happened? This looks like someone was doing a chopping tree business or something. Let's take this miserable thing out of existence. Oh, little guy! Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, this is another job as well. I thought it would be a good idea to turn this into a proper river. Okay, we'll do the river. Actually, we should focus on. I need your XP. Oh goodness me! Did you drop something golden? Didn't even drop something golden for me. Okay, we're going to try and sleep in the beds. Oh, actually, I don't have a bed. I need to craft a new one. The Zomberts are here. They're everywhere. Let's go sleep in Jevons or Pythons. Let's use Pythons. Right over here. Now, how do I get into this house, Python? You know, how? Do I open that? Is that a trap check? What's going on, Python? This isn't a proper entrance. Oh, now he's going to come in here. Right, get set on fire. Oh, look, you brought your friends, did you? It's not a house party. Jeez, bunch of rude fellas. Right. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Come on, then. Another one, is it? At least they're giving me that XP that I need. Hey, there we go. We'll make the night go away. Oh, Obsinator is here, resubscribing for 32 months in a row. Thank you, Obsinator. I appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying it and have a good time. Right, there we go. We've got some XP now as well. Awesome. Oh, look. They're everywhere, these undead. Emery _9 a subscriber of Amazon Prime. Emery, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to do the river first, I've decided. That means we'll probably need the aid of ice blocks, which I conveniently have stashed away in here. And we'll need the use of our shovel. So, there is obviously a river down here, but I think it needs to actually be a river, and that's what we're going to do. You ever gave streaming on Mixer a thought, says FDL Paramore. Nah, not really. I mean, there was a time... Actually, that's not true, is it? There was a time when I was considering moving over there, but they didn't seem very keen on having me. So I decided to stay with Twitch, and I think that was for the best, because Mixer, unfortunately, just doesn't have an audience, is its biggest problem. And for all its Microsoft integrations and features that it's unrolled... you know, it just doesn't compete with Twitch in terms of audience and convenience. There was a time when Twitch was lacking in features as well that Mixer was rolling out, but Twitch has also now caught up with that as well, so I think it was a really good decision to actually stay on Twitch. Coursing Gaming says, hey Assume, I've been a fan for years, watching the past 3.5 seasons. I'm the person who built... Coursing, yes, I recognise the name now. Yeah, the ice farm building. Thank you for participating in that build, right? I would love to do more of those sorts of things. I do enjoy building, but one thing I really enjoy is like seeing worlds full of builds that I couldn't do, right? That's very inspirational. So thank you for participating. It has been built on the server. It is quite the landmark, I'd say, over in that area. However, there are now other builds in the area that complement it as well, so the industrial area has really got some... We could fly over and have a quick look, you know. So I'll try and remember to do that after we've made the riverbeds, extend round to the other side. We're going to go check out the industrial area. That is the plan. I didn't know that was part of the plan, but now it is. It definitely is. So this is all just a little bit higher, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to go down quite a ways over here. I might have signed up for more than I realised. Nah, it's all good. It's just some basic digging, and it will make the world look cool around here. So we got noises in the ear from Sporty AMP 2025, resubscribed for 3 months, saying stream days are amazing, plus keep up the amazing builds. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate the nice message. I will continue to keep building. And thank you for your support. We got Alisun98, resubscribed for 2 months, saying, hope you're having a good day, Asuma. Woke up early just to watch you. Well, thank you for getting up early. I appreciate that, and I hope you will be entertained. You know, that is what we do here on the Twitch, right? I supposedly entertain. Sometimes I entertain by being a derp, and sometimes it's by doing cool Minecraft stuff. Most of the time, it's a mix of both. We got Double Moses here, resubscribing for 10 months, saying 10 months since a random YouTube recommendation got me back into Minecraft. Keep up the good work. Yeah, right now a lot of people are getting back into Minecraft, I think it's fair to say. And, you know, I see more people adopting it. I saw another big group of YouTubers adopting it this morning when I was checking out, you know, like what's trending, and I was having a little look at what's happening in the world of gaming, and it's crazy seeing this resurgence. It's crazy. We also got Mon PJC here, throwing some cheers and bits, saying 10 months since... Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong message. Dear X, happy anniversary. Just wanted to echo others and yourself about the Evil X video, as it was amazing and made me choke at the last scene. I'll tell you, my friend, I choked many times throughout. I kept going, oh my goodness me, I'm being slayed. As someone who has suffered myself with voices in my head, I hope other people like me don't give up. Is P next to S? It's not. I'm not quite sure if that was correct. Have a fab stream and all the best to you, your family and friends, and of course all the peeps in chat. Mom, PJC, thank you for the nice message, dude, and I'm glad that you enjoyed that Evil X video. It's utterly incredible, isn't it? So peeps, if you're wondering what we're talking about, there's a video that you're going to hear me talk about in episodes soon that I will recommend you go and watch. If you want to go watch it now, if you can't wait, because it's absolutely amazing, it's on my Twitter account. If you go look on there, you can find a link to the tweet that has the video. And it's just utterly incredible. If you're a fan of Hermitcraft, if you're a fan of Evil X, there is just something yeah, special about it. Right, let's get a flow in with the ice. Make sure this thing flows everywhere, basically. I loved it. It made me cry, says Space Dorito. Yeah, it will give you the feels, that is for sure. We got Tyman050203 subscribing. Thank you, Tyman, for the subscription and for those cheers and bits earlier as well. Appreciate you. Oh, look. Hey, no. No. I need to fill that in. There we go. So it gets a little bit cramped just here, doesn't it? Let's chalk off some more off the side. Have it go a little bit steep here, perhaps. Doesn't always have to be kind of level, the sides, you know. Sometimes it can go a little bit deeper. Let's do that here as well, like that. Maybe trim off a couple of blocks on that side. And then we've got some stone to deal with here as well. Okay, I think I want to get rid of those two. Now there's too much of a kind of level thing going on here, so we'll open it up a bit like that. And I think that'll make it work. Cool, let's bring it in from this side now. Alright, we got Charging End 58, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Charging End, thank you ever so much for your subscription. Appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. Where are you, X? In a random place in Hermitville? That is Sahara. That is a HRN line. That is Iscal's PvP game. And up there is a crossbow shop. Which, by the way, peeps, tell Scar that I can simply restore it for him. I think I even tried to tell him myself. He said it in his video that he lost all the stuff from there. I can restore that. Why did X ban Evil X, says one style. The Evil X thing just came to a kind of a conclusion for me, right? Like, when I first conceived of it and it was like fresh, it was all just, you know, like a fun adventure. But I just feel like Evil X has sort of, you know, had his time on Hermitcraft, and I don't know what'll be next. I might not do a characterization again. It was really fun to do, but I just feel like you know, it's kind of reached, like I said, it's just kind of reached its conclusion. Okay, there we go. I'd like the river to be level all the way through. And now we get to extend it this way. This bit's the easy bit. You know, here it's all just level. And apparently I'm swimming, which really annoys me. If there's one thing that annoys me about the aquatic update, it's how undecided this game can be if you're swimming or not. We've all done it. You know, you're floating around in the water, and the game kind of can't decide if you should be in it or not. It's a little bit silly. You're sort of standing, then you're swimming, and ugh. What is Evil X? A type of inside joke, or says Dog. No, Evil X is a character that has appeared throughout like Hermitcraft episodes. So if you go to episode 350, I believe that is the first time Evil X appears. If you go to my channel and to the playlist section, there's actually an Evil X playlist video. So Evil X, I think the best Evil X one was probably episode 666. I planned that one for years, and it was just absolutely over the top and so much fun to put together. But there was episode 350, 400, 450, and 500. I think they were all like big specials with Evil X, and then we rested him for 166 episodes, and then brought him back for a couple of episodes in this season, but I didn't really feel it the same way this time. It felt a bit more, you know, like, hey, that's the thing that we do, right? We do these Evil X specials, and so now I've decided to just kind of like retire Evil X, you know, until I have some solid inspiration, some sort of thing I know that only Evil X can do. Can you restore the missing diamonds at Green, says Intego. You know, I've had so many people ask me about this, and apparently in his video he says that he misplaced them. Like, oh, I'm just going to ignore it now. I've answered this question so many times, it's ridiculous. I'm just going to let it go. Okay, let's start filling this in over here. Will you ever play Pixelmon, says Ash. Probably not. Probably highly unlikely. Grian says he doesn't want them back, says Itzy. I don't think he lost them either. I think someone said that he literally says in the video that he just misplaced them, that's all. Why is it not spreading out here? Am I missing something? Okay, there it goes. So close to 1 million subs, says Vision Crimson. Sort of. I find it interesting when people start talking about it, because some people were talking about it at like 800,000. I mean, I think it's fair to say close now because we're going through a little bit of a growth spurt. But like, you could be at the same amount of subscribers as me, and you could grow 100 a day, and then you wouldn't really be close, right? So for the longest time, I thought I'd be hitting 1 million at the end of next year, but now it looks like we might hit it before the end of this year, which is just unbelievable. Don't know how long, you know, the whole growth thing is going to last for, but I'm cool with whatever. Like, I've been doing this for a long time and I love it, and it's not really about having X amount of subscribers. It's just about turning up every day and doing what I love, which is what I get to do thanks to all of you. Thanks to people like Bob McPoopypants, who's resubscribing for 7 months in a row. With a name like that, eh? Bob McPoopypants, jeez. Appreciate it, thank you ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Right. I think from there we need to widen the river a little bit here and make it look a little nicer. We also need to find a bed to sleep into. I might go use pythons again, actually. Apparently Optifine is now... Wow. That is fast right there. Oh, I need to send someone a message, because Mr. Iskow is having trouble getting 1.14.4 to run. Maybe Optifine will help him. And we got all the noises in the air. Right, let me shoot Iskow a message quickly. Okay, there we go. Sent him a message. Because Iskow, as it stands, Iskow can't stream today if he can't get his Minecraft to work. So, you might have saved the day if that works. So we've got noises in the ear from that one fangirl who's doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, as a future Evil X cosplayer that recently found out how to get a customized Doom Guy helmet, that Evil X short made me tear up and gave Zodiac Siren all the feels. Who knew in 2019 that 2 grown women would be tearing up over an awesome Minecraft animation? Hey, welcome to the future. That's what the world is today, you know. You know, we've diversified, and things that are niche are just so much more commonly available. It's a really good thing, I think. A really good thing. Let's cover these up. Thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. Appreciate it, of course. We got Hubolt here subscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for the subscription. We got GamerTossDK resubscribing for 9 months. That's a Twitch baby right there. I knew I heard a baby noise in my ear a moment ago. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Let's do a little bit of this here. Then we've also got Smeddy24 subscribing as well. Also, GamerToss says, "Hey X and chat, 9 months as a Twitch Prime subscriber. The time is flying away. Keep up the good work, X." Thank you, my man. The time is flying by, isn't it? We also got cheers and bits from Joseph Rock saying happy birthday to Season 6. And also the man who can conquer death, Joe Hill's national treasure. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much for the cheers and bits, dude. Joe might be doing a little bit of a longer one, although I won't confirm that. I'm actually speculating a little bit. Joe has the last stream. I've got a feeling he might be doing something a bit special. Isn't it his birthday? Oh, I can't quite remember. There's something special about his stream that he's doing later anyway. Right, and then let's tear out a bit more of this, so it's not just one wide there. That'll do. And then we're back to this river, so we're good. We're good in the hood, homies. Joseph, thank you so much for those cheers and bits. Appreciate it. And yeah, to all the peeps that didn't know, this is about celebrating the Season 6 anniversary. It is the anniversary weekend of Season 6. A year old. And to celebrate, the theme is like repairing the world and taking care of it, basically. I should probably be using a bucket, you know, probably a little bit more efficient at this point. Stop wasting all that precious ice. Okay, so I think it needs more work than just that. I think we need to just put some bone meal around the edges a little bit. But now it's an actual river going around, and I think that looks so much nicer. We'll put some trees in the area as well. So the next thing that we need is essentially bone meal, which I have here. I didn't bring a project chest with me. Now, why wouldn't I do that? Let's throw away some junk, at least. Things that I'm not going to hold on to. Yeah, that'll do for now. So, saplings and bone meal so we can grow trees and put stuff down on the ground. And maybe a few leaves here and there as well. I should have brought some leaves. I think I might go back to the base, drop off this stuff, bring a project chest and grab some leaves. That sounds like a plan. I will also need... some rockets by the looks of it. Because we're going to fly there. Woohoo! We're going to fly there like a Care Bear. That kind of rhymes. Okay, the river is actually all complete all the way along here. And then it kind of ends at Sahara and goes underneath it. Asuma, can you press Control Q so you don't have to drag and drop every item? Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's Control R on my keyboard though. Backpack, says Big Papa House. Yeah, I got 3 backpacks. Although I haven't renamed that one yet. Oh, so when we get to the base, we've got to rename the green banner and my backpack. Ligma, have some good sleep. It's very late. I understand you're leaving. Okay, that cup of tea is just too cold. It's unfortunate. It's going to the graveyard. Bugband CX says orange is my backpack colour too. I was thinking earlier that although I like orange, I want to find a colour that I don't use anywhere else. So I might change the colour of the other things I have that are orange, the other shulker boxes. If I could do that now, couldn't I? Because I was thinking about finding a colour that hasn't been used, but it makes more sense. I mean, concrete and wall, both of those don't have to be orange. I think I don't want to change them to purple. I mean, red for redstone, sand, these are all yellow type colours. So what have we got for mixed? I mean, grey makes sense, but we use that one a lot. Is that light grey or dark grey? See, we haven't used much dark grey in here, so I think I might go with that, which will look like this. Yeah, I like that. That's a good decision, actually. So we'll have 2 dark greys, and then we keep those as is. So concrete and wall are now dark grey. And that makes these ones pop out a little bit more. So backpack free. And then we need to rename this. So add 1 die. And that is our banner for the stream day. Amazing. Now I also said, see, I seem to be in some sort of non-dirt mode. I seem to be remembering that I was coming back here to pick up a whole bunch of leaves for the purification project. I can't believe I'm actually remembering this stuff. I think our dirt chests over here are full, so I'm just going to chuck those ones away. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. Right, let's fly out of here then. We did all we needed to do. Amazing. Woo! I need something at the top here that tells me what direction to go in. Like, I said to Mumbo that we should build something here together, and I don't have a project idea, other than perhaps just building a building, right, for whatever reason. But I think it'd be a nice way to link the areas together if we had something there. Also, is my render distance correct? It's not. It should be 24 when I play on Hermitcraft. Oh, I wonder when that got turned down. Trident Arena, says Knuckles. That's a really cool idea, because it would emerge out of the... Oh, you got an idea there. Some sort of Trident game? We could have like a circular arena emerging out of the ocean like a bowl. And it could have some spires across the side that are like made of quartz. See, right, Project Purification. This little area behind me, this little bit of ground here where no one's come and set up shops. I feel like areas like this are places that need some trees and some bushes on the ground. So that's kind of like the idea, is to go around and just look for spots that need a little bit of love. Maybe the grass here is a bit plain, and I think there's some broken bits over here of path. It's all about tidying things up, and I wanted to focus on this area over here. So what I'm envisioning is doing a pass with some trees. We just grow some trees in this area and bring them from like here all the way over to the other side. It'll use up a fair amount of bone meal, but it'll help make the area look cool. I think we might get a little bit fancy for a second here, peeps, if you can hang on. We also got Mixin' New here, resubscribed for 6 months in a row. Mixin' New, welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you for the wonderful artwork you make as always. Mixin' New says, thank you for all the awesome streams and being a great inspiration. You too, my friend, are an inspiration with the art style. I love it. Silent Lizard says, Doc is next. Yes, if you go to livestream.hermitcraft.com, you can see the schedule for today. Bear in mind that Good Times with Scar won't be streaming. Cubfan will be taking his place. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is log into Hermitcraft and then press my special button. Special button activate. Yes! Okay, I had a really cool idea earlier. I was looking for places to tidy up. We should build like a HRN logo on top of that station, and we should make it look like this one over here, but you do it with dark colours is what I was thinking. Anyway, we're not far from where I am now, so if I put this up here, should we have a little bit of sort of up here view for now? You guys can check out where I'm putting all the trees and stuff. I thought that looked cool. And now this tree refuses to grow, and now I run out of bone meal. Okay, that tree don't want to grow. I'm going to move you over here. Tree. Why aren't you growing? That's weird. Let's have a bit more close-up view. Let's try a tree over here then. Alright, that was a couple of stubborn trees right there. Another cool thing is the torches on the ground. I was just thinking, would... You again? Come here, I want your heads. I don't care about what you're trading. What are you trading? Rubbish. Rubbish. Right, that's it. I want these heads. What did I get? I got a heads. Llama Void here. Reporting from the Hermitcraft server. We got WXL Fee. Subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So filling it up like this with some trees, I really think is important. I'm also going to put some bone meal on the ground, and we're going to look for like torches. That's the other thing I want to do next. Okay, I haven't trapped myself in. Yeah, torches down the side here as well might be a good thing. Sorry, bone meal. Just to shore it all up. It only takes a little bit of effort, but I think it goes a long way. Right, let's go sleep in a bed. Is X streaming for 4 hours, says Yasina. No, I'm streaming for 2, and we are 40 minutes in, so you got another 80 minutes with me. Goodness me, 80 minutes of the derp. How will you survive? X, change the view, says Father Apocalypse. I will do when the time is right. When the time is right, we will change the view. The Assumer is saving the world by planting trees, says Factor Gamer. Yeah, we're offsetting our carbon footprint by replanting some trees. Let's get that other camera account action. Is it going to pick it up? It's not picked it up. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh! I can see you from the camera account. What are you playing at? You silly little sausage. Now you're dead. Right, I've emerged victorious from behind the trees. So, even over here, do I think we need trees as well? Not too close to this build. I think if we... Am I now off? I'm off. I'm off. There we go. We're going to focus on this little area on camera here. So let's get a tree down here. If we even can. It has a problem when you have blocks around the side of it. I think it can still grow, it's just a lot more difficult. Maybe it's the bone meal? Okay, there we go, it was the bone meal, probably. Right, do I look like a little llama, man? You can barely see me, I'm all zoomed out. X, you need a cameraman, says Big Papa House. We got a cameraman up in the sky, watching us right now. How much bone meal is this going to use? Again, it's the flowers and stuff nearby, probably. There you go. Get rid of those and then it grows. Let's put one back here. Bro! Growing the tree saved me. Peeps, grow trees. Don't get creepered. Oh, wow. The, it blocked it, right? It blocked it. Whew. Okay, I need more bone meal. That was amazing, by the way. Another tree. Let's put one over here. And another tree. Oh, I'm inside the tree. I think we need one just back here in this space. Okay, what do you think, peeps? Doesn't it look all a little bit better now that there's a cluster of trees just naturally shielding this? If we head further around, I think we want to put a few more trees in this area next. Let's head over there. We got noises in the ear from Garvan Dragon subscribing with Twitch. Subscribing with Twitch. Thank you ever so much for the Twitch subscription. Appreciate the support, dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hey, there we go. Let's get these trees up and about. And they made me into a squishy on the ground person. Snow, says Spurs with Techers. Snow? I don't want to be placing no snow around here. I feel like that's what we'd be aiming to get rid of. Oh, it don't want to grow that one, does it? Come on, grow! There we go. Another one over here. Did someone say up to fine for 1.14.4 is out, says Ian Churt. Apparently it is, so I guess they could have been telling porkies. I didn't think of that, I just sort of thought, oh, that's good. We got a noise in the ear donation here from Michael Larp, saying, adore your content, man, keep being you and derping around like all awesome, like. Awesome derping, that's what we do. Thank you, my man, I appreciate it. Appreciate your contribution, and thanks for the nice message. Whoa! There we go. Grown another tree. Alright, are y'all enjoying the camera stuff, or do we want to change that? Right, I do need to put more bone meal on the ground as well in these areas. Keep it! Do both! I think we just need to swap it up a little bit is what you're saying, right? Let's go back to the camera account. I mean, I think we covered that area pretty well, actually. So, you know, maybe one more tree in that gap, and then I kind of don't want to fill this in because I feel like someone will build there. Maybe what we should do is make it look like someone's going to build and put down like the beginnings of a plot. Then over here, I think we need trees in this little spot. It feels a bit too bare. There's nothing going on. There's no torches. And then after that, we're actually going to focus a little bit on something over here. And I think there are 2 areas here where trees could look good as well. Right, and over on this side, there's a lot that I want to do in this area. I think I need to get something else in my arsenal at the moment, and that is some torches. Like, it'd be nice to illuminate this area as we go around as well. Okay, the last tree to fill in this little space here, and as we go, keeping the area feeling alive with, you know, some wild grass and flowers. I wish the bone meal could be a little bit more configurable. Like, you always get the default sort of red and yellow flowers, and they don't look so good. It'd be nice to, like, choose what ones appear, you know, like having a different combination. Otherwise, you've got to go around and, like, break out all the flowers and put in other ones. If this were, like, my own area that I stayed in a lot, I think I might take the time to swap them with specific flower combinations in different areas. Anyway, let's go grab some lights and get some torches going. And I put a few over there. I think I'm going to put them on these edges underneath this. Just try and illuminate the area around the line a little bit more. Okay, I also think this gap here clearly needs a tree. There we go. And all of that's good, I reckon. Very nice. We got a noise in here from Mr. Platypus Prince, the creator of the Yeti skin. Resubscribed for 14 months, saying, haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. It's always a pleasure watching. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the nice message, dude. Glad to have you with us today. And I hope you enjoy it. So, what is the block that kind of represents... Oh, do you know what? Didn't I have a load of scaffolding and then put it all away? Do I need to go get scaffolding again? I'm going to go back to the eye in the sky. So if we use scaffolding as a block, we're going to create like a bit of a plot here, and then a bit of a plot over there. So I think we'll put trees in this area next. That's what we'll focus on doing. Just kind of get that little patch there feeling a little bit more complete. Some bone meal around the rail line? Yeah, probably across the bottom of it would look good. Now I don't want to torch spam too much, but I do feel like just under where we're going to build up these trees, should we have some of this? It's actually quite a big area over here. At least near to the path as well. Okay, so let's start off with some trees. You know what I could do? I could just plant the saplings and let them grow naturally. Let's do that. Actually, let's take off this view then, right? I'm going to put these down where I would grow them myself, and actually we're going to let them grow naturally. Because it's so much quicker to do it this way, isn't it? Just, you can sort of look at them and make sure there's a nice distribution going on. I think we'll cover up this redstone. I mean, whoever's doing this, I think they're probably done with that and forgotten about it. We're not going to go too close to Cub's area, just because that's Cub's thing, you know. Okay, and then let's just cover this side over here a bit. And I'm out. I need some more. I need some more. Valiant says, Asuma, could you check the sign-ups of Siege of Doom? Wonder who's in for the fun. When's it going to be next Monday? We had a recording session, but it ended up not working. So, it'll get recorded when it gets recorded. It'll happen. Don't fret. Woolly Master says, you make a lost and found and put all the stuff hanging around in it. Could do. There's not a lot of that though, I've noticed. There's not a lot of like random chests where you're like, whose is this? To be fair, the hermits have kept things pretty clean. You know, even flying around looking for stuff that's like in need of care. It's stuff like this. There's not a lot of like broken, unattended things. It's very much just a case of looking at areas and thinking, oh, could we do something different there? Okay, so I think that's going to be good. That'll grow over time. We'll turn these two into plots. And then another place where I think we could do with a few more trees is just around this way a bit. And the trees do add a lot. I also really like the idea of putting the bone meal kind of like under the line. Just feels a little less kept here, which makes sense. Anyway, it's this spot right here that I think could do with some trees. And then some bone meal in and around this area. And then probably some torches, right? Probably some torches. There we go. Right, now where are the saplings? Let's get a couple of these grown so we can get a feel for it. It's probably the tall grass interfering with that. No, they don't want to grow. Maybe it's the rail. There we go. Come on, you're wasting all my bone meal over here. We got noises in the ear from Tetsoon. Subscribe with Amazon Prime, Big Whitey D. Resubscribe 3 months saying, always relaxing and listening to you while playing. Thank you, my man. Asphyxia? Or Asphyx? I can't say your name. Resubscribe for 4 months saying 4 months. Doesn't seem that long. Super ready for today's stream day. Bring on the hermits. Oh yeah. Bring them on. Peeps, if you didn't know, it's our celebration of 1 year of this world, the Season 6 world. You can go to livestream.asumavoid.com. Sorry, oh, I'm starting to lose my my cadence. Oh, fancy word. Livestream.hermitcraft.com if you would like to see the schedule for today's live stream. There we go. I got there in the end. You know. Right, so we need to go make some torches and get ourselves some things, right? What things? I've forgotten what the other thing I needed was. That's not good. I'm sure it'll come back to me in a second. We got Ben Solo here with a donation saying, Dear Asuma, since a week ago I'm having concentration problems with making vids. Do you have any tips for me? My tips would be, if you're a video maker, is every time you have inspiration ideas, write them down. It was just earlier today that I was, woke up, went for a walk first thing, ideas popping into my head as they so often do, made sure I wrote them all down, and then later on in the day I got to execute those ideas, and it ended up making for a great video. Now if I hadn't written them down, I might have forgotten about them. That's just the nature of inspiration, it can be fleeting. So be consistent with recording, always do it. Always keep yourself on that game, and then write down your inspiration. Sometimes when you record, you're in the middle of it, and it's fantastic. Sometimes you're remembering that idea you had from yesterday, and you can still have a lot of fun with it. But thank you for the donation, dude. I hope that was helpful. So, we need to get torches. Scaffolding, that was the other block we need. Excellent. Oh, jeez, I've whacked the mouse. And potentially I'm all sorts of confused. What? Wait, no. I don't know what way I'm going, peeps. There we go, we're going this way. Badger Spanner is here, doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, hello, YouTube. Oh, I should get a soundboard with that on. It's so funny. Thank you, Badger, I appreciate it. Valisex says, Minecraft is popular again, but it has less views on Twitch than most games. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the time of day, depends on who's streaming, You'll find when the Hong Kong people are... Hong Kong? I felt a little bit odd to say that. Chinese people. when they're awake, you see some Mandarin and Cantonese characters on the streams of the title. I mean, I'm assuming they're from that part of the world, Assuming a little bit. Tutorial, says Badger Spanner. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another tutorial. You have entered the no fun zone. Please do not have fun here on this video. Learn how to build this melon farm, but do not have fun during the process. Let's drop off these heads back here. They're filling up my inventory. Cheeky little things filling up my inventory. Wait, I didn't get the sticks for the... I remembered! I avoided a derp. That's what just happened right there. Some derp avoidation. Well, I've got sticks in this one, so I'll take those. And I've got fuel over here, so that'll do. That'll do me. I can hear squishy sounds from the back of the base. Slimes like to spawn there, peeps. Always some squishing noise in the back of the base now. So, is it that way? Because that's the, yeah, that's the side that the station was on. I gotta say, if this was faster, we could use it more often. But flying kind of beats it, doesn't it? I watched a poison spider tutorial and heard that emotionless X voice. That robotic, emotionless voice. Hello YouTube, you've entered the no fun zone. No fun allowed. Chalky says, X, if you need sticks, don't forget you can craft sticks from bamboo. Oh yeah. You are not the only person with the bamboo. No, I am. I'm the only person who's built a bamboo farm on Hermitcraft. I've checked every single other hermit's base, every inch of the world. No one else has built a bamboo farm. That's interesting. It goes sort of into the side of it. Huh. I like that. Oh, do you know what would look really cool though? If it didn't have supports at the bottom of it for that bit, then it would look like it's literally attached to... I'm not going to change that. Maybe some of you want to suggest it to Ren. But like, if you tore out those bits, it would kind of look like it was attached to the side of the Sahara building, which I think could look really cool. Right, did we have any of our trees grow over here? I'm not sure that we did. But I will encourage them like this. And then we will get in the sky with the camera account later and see how cool it is. Alright, so this is going to be a buildy plot right here. Let's use the camera account. Okay, and we're going to try and make this look a little bit more interesting by putting in some scaffolding in this area. I also just want to make the end of this area over here look a bit more overgrown. But anyway, let's go in by 3 blocks. And then let's extend the scaffolding across. Now, I don't know if this is really going to look like someone's in this area to do some building, but I hope it does. Oh, I can use this to destroy blocks. I wonder if that'd ever have a use. You couldn't really quite see that from up there, could you? Let me show you. Let me show you, my friends. Oh, no, I did it wrong. Get destroyed. Huh. I wonder what other stuff it can go through. Can't go through that block. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Right, also, bone meal below these areas. Kind of looks good. We've established below the line directly. It's a nice place for it to be. So I'm going to go around and do that quickly while we remember. Very good. Dillis says Mumbo has 2 bamboo farms. You must be mistaking Mumbo with me. I have 2 bamboo farms. Mumbo has exactly 0. Another Han is here resubscribing for 39 months in a row, saying, thanks for all the years of entertainment, X. It's been a great ride so far. My favourite season so far has been Season 2, Season 3 and Season 6. Keep up the great work. No Season 4 in the list. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. I'm messing with you there. Thank you for 39 months of support. That's kind of epic right there. I think we might wrap this one up at this sort of area. So let's find out where they're dropping next. So they... Okay, no, they're not having troubles. The game doesn't like it. Okay, it's okay with it now. Right, and then we're going to go in this direction. And then the question will be, does it look like this is actually a building site of any sort at all? So, I'm going to look at the camera account. You know, if you were just flying around, it does kind of look like something's going on here. Do we need to do anything else to it to get the point across, or do you think that works? Do you think it makes this space feel a little bit more like, hey, that's open for a reason and that's cool? Also, the trees over here are definitely helping. I need to get more of those growing. Peeps, I'm asking you in chat. Also, Lord of Mango has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for being the Lord of the Mango. That one fangirl says, "Whoa, when did subscribers only chat become a thing?" I don't know actually. I don't know. Estelian, I am torturing you with my sarcasm, aren't I? I am torturing you. I'm causing a ruckus in chat. Garv and Dragon is here doing cheers for own bits. Garv and Dragon, thank you ever so much for the cheers and bits. I appreciate your contribution to the channel. So peeps in chat, what do you think? Does it look okay? Does it make you feel like that open space is now going to change or be something a little different? Badger says, Asuma, you treat your staff so badly. I don't treat them badly, they just have to suffer the consequence of my humour, I guess. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Oh right, you don't have the camera account on. When did I turn that off? Maybe I turned it off a second ago. Like, are we now, is it now? I think it works, because it's obviously kind of temporary. I think if anything it might need a bit of scaffolding in the middle as well. Needs a sign. Yeah, it'll definitely need like a sign for someone passing by who is thinking, I'm going to build in that area. We'll get the signs in a moment. Let's go over here and do this. So, I think Iskau's left the stone here for his build. It really looks like it's been left, so I'm going to come over here and do that. And then it's gone here, and then it's back over there. Cool. This could clearly do with a little bit of bone meal, bringing it around the sides. Always looks good. Okay, then just a little bit down over here. And again, another spot to have more of this would be under here. I'm getting carried away now, aren't I? Just trying to make everything look good. This is another area where I think the trees need to be a bit more of them. Have a few more. Because it's just flat and cleared and it like lacks life, and the trees will help bring some of that to it. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to take care of on this stream. I don't know how long this has been here for, but it doesn't have a portal on the other side, so I wanted to tear that out. Intralacustrine. I am probably butchering your name to no end, but thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. That one was a brain tweezer, brain twister right there. Tic Tac Clutch CL is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Tic Tac, thank you ever so much for your subscription. Appreciate it, dude. Right, now here's another space where I just feel like things run the risk of being a bit too cleared out around here. So again, let's get some bone meal in patches, and we're out. And we're out. And we need to sleep in a bed anyway, so we'll go back. When does the UAC start, says Lucas? Tomorrow. Go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to get some info on that. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, definitely want to put some torches just out and about here. There we go, that's a little better. Just using pipe and store by breaking it down every time. That's how we roll around here. Won't peeps just fly by and build there figuring it's already claimed, says Holy Jolie Berry. Well, I don't think anyone's got plans right now to build in this area, but we're going to put a sign there. That was the plan. They could ignore the sign, but I figured rather than run back and get a sign, I'd wait until I was in the area. In fact, I should probably pick this up and bring it with us now, but let's go... Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to need 2 signs anyway, so... Let's do that. Let's also do that as well. Okay, so now I can make a sign, right? There we go. And then I want to pack away some of this stuff. Is Jevin still a Bermit? Says Sage. A Bermit? Okay, B is next to H. I'll let you off on that one. Is next to H. I'll let you off. Jevin's streaming today, so I think the answer to your question is definitely not. He's definitely not a Bermit, but he definitely is a Hermit because he's streaming today on the Hermit. No, we're not on the Peeps, stop getting confused. We're not on the Hermitcraft server. Oh, why is this so difficult for all of you to understand? This is not Hermitcraft. I'll say it again. We're not on Hermitcraft. Right. Oh, all of these things go in there, don't they? Of course they do. Yeah. Right, and that comes with us. Sweet. Sweet. Right. One more tree over here, maybe? Why not? Why not, I say? Grow, little tree! Grow from a sapling into a giant beast. Right, so we need to come over to this side again. A bit of unfinished business over here. I think I was going to extend the trees around down into this area. I'm not sure if I want to do that, actually. I think I might be happy with just covering this in bone meal. Going to make in these... look, again, we've got these big flattened opened areas. There's some occasional torches here and there, and it just doesn't quite look right when you fly around with the camera accounts. So I'm hoping that'll just give it more of a natural feel, you know? Alright, cool. So, we're very quickly getting through all of this, and we can move on to the next thing I want to do. Look away from your screen, X, says Lieutenant. What do I need to look away from? What's going on here? Oh, eye break time. Are we an hour in? Jeez, it feels like it's been longer than an hour. An hour and 6 minutes in. 2,000 peeps are watching. The pressure is on. Must not derp, I say. Peeps, if you haven't hit the follow button already, now's a good time to do so, because I'm taking my world famous eye break. Okay, no, I'm not breaking my eye. I wouldn't inflict pain on myself while I'm streaming. This is the moment in the stream where I give myself a little bit of time to look away from the screen and remind all of you who may not know that staring, okay, you might not know that staring at these lights all day long is apparently bad for your eyes. Those doctors and their research, oh, always looking out for our best interests, aren't they? Goodness me. They also say drink lots of water. I say drink lots of tea. No, I'm drinking some water. Peeps, replenish your fluids, give your eyes a break, look away from the screen for a while. They say 5 minutes every hour. I said, Doc, don't you know I'm streaming? The doctor says, put down that live stream. Stop streaming while I'm trying to help you. Okay, right, enough silliness. It gets weirder every time. Let's make plot number 2 now. Right, now this one's going to sort of go downwards, and I want to do something with this. We're going to let it drop, but we're not going to continue at this height because I think it would look ugly. So now let's work on the other plot over here. I think actually we'll just go that direction now. I'm here for the weird, says Hailey Bailey. Well, there's plenty of it to go around. Oh, this might look actually a little bit better if I don't do what I was about to do. Let's say we have it now go across the floor like this. Which is what this one over here is going to do, but not just yet. So I think the plot itself should probably end around here. What is he doing right now, says Biodonor. We're, Biodonor. I mean, it almost sounds like biome for a second. There we go, we'll do it like that. We're creating plots in the modern area to try and make it feel like these spaces that are unused, you know, are for something. So that should make it obvious that no one's claimed it. And then over here, because I don't want to fill in these areas with trees if someone's going to come along and build something. Like later on in the season, I'll probably get an itch to do a modern build, and we'll have a place to do it. Alright, it is the other camera account time, the eye in the sky, reporting in on what we've done in this area. So we've added a cluster of trees around the side here and over there, and over here as well. Some of those are still growing. We've bone milled up the place, and you know, it just looks a lot more filled out. There's less of those open spaces where it looks like players have come and chopped down all the trees. Sort of like here, but now there's flowers and there's grass, and so that kind of looks cool. This looks like an obvious creeper explosion. We should probably go take care of that if I've got some dirt in my inventory, but I think I threw it all away. So, the other thing that I'd like to do, I think I want to put a couple of oak trees here. I want to put a couple of oak trees in this spot, and maybe 1 or 2 around there, or maybe some bone meal around the back there. So now we're moving into this side over here where the biome changes, but we're going to do some building and build a path, like a proper path across here. So we're going to change that up a little bit. So I need some oak saplings. Yeah, we'll go plant those trees, peeps. We'll go and plant those trees. Let's get back to the other view. Free plot! I was going to make a terrible joke there. He never killed those kids! Like free hat. Oh, that's such a funny South Park episode. Oh, I want to watch that so bad now. It's such a good one. What did they say about those kids? It was self-defense! Oh. The Vixen38 is here doing cheers for own bits, saying thank you for everything. I don't have a TV subscription. I realised I didn't need/want one with all the amazing content you guys create. I'd rather watch Hermitcraft. Vixen, thank you for the lovely message. Glad you like the Hermitcraft stuff. I mean, that is the way that things are going at the moment, though. Like, people are not tuning into TV as much, are they? And they're watching all types of more curated and direct content online. Thank you again for the cheers and the bits. Cofton says, Asuma, did you know there's a bunch of free plots in the modern district? No, I did not. Who put them there? Who would do such a thing? Yeah, I reckon just 1 or 2 trees right here. I mean, maybe if I could force a big tree, that would look really cool. Let's try and force a big one. So, something like this. I can't remember if it still works. Might force a big one. Hey-o. 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 There we go. That's what we're looking for. Bit of bone meal behind it, so that should look a little nicer from that side. Kind of looks awesome from here. Right kind of shape for it. Oh yeah, throwing down a few random leaf blocks in the area as well might help. That's another thought I've had. Ah, look at this. See, now when we're bone milling, we're getting the other flowers and it looks really good. Let's try and grow a big old tree again in this area. 3 was the magic number last time. We'll try that again. Fingers crossed, peeps. Cross your fingers. Ah, we ran out of bone meal. Hey-oh, a little bit of a larger one there. Let's try for something like that just over in this space. X, you should suggest playing Ravager Run tomorrow after the UHC. I won't, because I'll be going to bed after the UHC. It'll be late. Goodness me. Need my sleep. Got to get energized and rested and all of that good stuff. Recharge my batteries. Yeah, that looks really good there. I think it needs just touch more bone meal around the base. And yeah, very nice. I think we could do with some more bone meal here. Maybe not that tall stuff though. And again, here's another area we thought needed some more bone meal and flowers and whatnot. Right, so let's check it out with the camera count. Are we making some good decisions? That is the question. So this tree here, yep, that looks really nice there. Could probably have 1 or 2 more trees in that area. And then those look good as well. Especially with the spruce ones on the other side. You know, it looks so much nicer now, I think, that we're taking care of these sort of blank spots. What did Doc say? It just went off the top of the screen. Can someone repost Doc's message for me? That'd be cool. I literally saw it right as it went off the top. Okay, so now we get to focus on the path that's going to go across here. And let's do that. Doc M says lol. He will fall asleep in it. It's past his bedtime, says Silent Lizard. I've been falling asleep during a UHC. That ain't no good. Oh, I will fall asleep. I'll be alright. I can keep myself awake. I just know what I'm like. You know, that's going to be late for me. Right. So, whoa, easy there. Hang on, we got some unfriendlies here. Huh! Right in your face. Unfriendlies. I need a bed to go sleep in. Booyah! Asuma, why are you listening to organ music? Stop listening to organ music. Jeez. Cool mumbo. Late. Define late. It's 1:14 AM for me. Well, I like to be in bed by like 10:30, but I get up at like 5 in the morning, so that's just how I roll. Start the day early, and I don't know. It always works out for me because I find if I like get up later, I still sort of feel the same sort of tiredness around 10, like regardless of what time I get up at in the morning. So if I get up nice and early, then the day is just longer for me. And I feel like I just have more energy for it. Organs are cool, says Yuo the Brave. I agree, they're very cool. Stop shooting at me! I'm tidying up the area. What do you do? Get set on? Get wrecked. Okay, you're dead. I was just looking into this area and thinking that I might have something that would be good over here. And that was oh yeah, they're no longer in that. Oh, and where's my... Oh, where did I put my ender chest down? I know where I did, just over there. Asuma, would you say this music is organic? It's definitely got organ in it, so it's probably organic. Okay, let's throw away a couple of odd blocks. Backpack could probably take the scaffolding for now. And we want some lanterns. Lights. Lights and lanterns. There we go. I would also like to grab some of this material, which I probably don't have a lot of. We changed the colour of my shulker box here, didn't we? Stack your scaffolding, says Prince of Clash. I believe it was all stacked up. Light grey, we have none, so we need the dye. We need the gravel. Not the clay. The gravel and the sand. Look at all these shulker boxes. Crazy. And never leave them empty. That's the rule of thumb. Is that the right one? I think it was light grey, actually. And I need a crafting bench. Oh, it's so long-winded. There we go. Right, and now we have that. Sweet! And I need a shovel. So, we're going to take that off the side, bring it all the way over here. That should be pretty straightforward. It's going to be at this level, though. Alright, so we're going to have a path like that, and then this other one will peel off the side, is the idea. And I've just realised that this is right in the way of where I'm building, but whatever. So I could have some steps down here. That's all I need, really, isn't it? So let's have like that. Yeah, and then steps, and then go like this. Sweet. Asuma lives in a church, says Infinity Forged. With this kind of music, you could make an estimated guess. What are the tripwire hooks for, says Beltfred Joe? To open the garage door, you know. So you put in the key, and then you pull up the garage door, and then you can get inside. I will say though, it feels a bit weird now because there's no actual like pathway. Maybe we should make this path connect to it, even though it's a footpath. Also, like, do those look like garages to all of you? Because the way this building's laid out, there isn't like garage room in the back or anything. It's kind of weird. They're loading docks to load all the postal mail. Oh yeah, okay, well I guess it makes sense then if we think of them like that. There we go. If we think of them like that, then yeah, why not? Let's open it up. Let's connect to the loading dock. X, did you open your storage wars container or did you win? I did. Yeah, I won and I opened it. There we go. X, change your music to Scar's time-lapse music. If there's one thing I do, it's when people demand me to change the music, I change it. Linda says, add some yellow, black dotted marks to mark the area. Now I was thinking we need to add an extra material along the side here. I was thinking actually stone brick stairs, so there's like a bit of a gutter. I think there's room somewhere here for those materials, but maybe not quite in the way you just described. Right, we also need like another stack of that stuff. Let's take that, and then let's get our gutter ready as well. Building blocks. Maybe we use stone like that. Nah, we'll go with the bricks. We'll go with the bricks here. So if we just do that. That's what I'm talking about. I actually think I'm just going to put it at the lower level, not at the higher level. So somewhere along here. Right, now where would we actually put? Maybe they wouldn't look so bad being like here. And then having all the grey out in front. That don't look so bad. And then having this go around like so. Yeah, I think that works. I Love Cats is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying us mods need a "this is sarcasm" emote just for cases like this. They happen too often. You don't need a "this is sarcasm" emote, Cats. People can use their noggin and figure out when I'm being sarcastic. Jeez, acting like people don't understand sarcasm. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Jeez, some moderator you are. I'm messing with you. I'm making it worse. Oh no, I've made it worse. Jeez. Cats, thank you so much for the cheers and bits, dude. Appreciate it as always. I have probably made the whole situation worse, haven't I? Yeah. Mario Minor, I'm glad you find it enjoyable. And now I'm looking at chat and I'm like, chat's going to go crazy. Oh, we should probably just fill all of this in right here. In fact, I kind of like the idea of maybe like having this extend here as well. Yeah, that actually, I think that really works. That's cool. It's too cool for school, man. That one there can get turned. You can get turned! Right. Same thing over here. If I could put the blocks in the right place, that is. Jake, Chewy, Zoe is here. Reselgram for 2 months, saying you need to fix the creeper hole. Oh yeah, the creeper hole. We got the materials for it now, right? Thanks for a reminder, dude, and thank you for 2 months of support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. You'll probably enjoy it more when that creeper hole gets fixed, right? Got another one. There we go. Mojang are aware of that bug, by the way. Don't know if they're going to be able to fix it. Also, ghost blocks are supposedly back in 1.14.4, which really sucks. Right, it's just so typical that it comes back right for a major update. Just going to be in there till 1.15 probably. Hex, are you joining the Area 51 raid, says Lucas VDL 2003. I am not, but boy oh boy am I going to keep my eye on that situation when it unfolds. I mean, oh goodness knows what's going to happen there. I don't think it's going to be any kind of success for anyone. I think we used the other type of quartz when we did this, the other side. I think it's going to end with people in tears, probably. The nearest hotel to Area 51 is fully booked, is Plan J. Yeah, speaking of that, alright peeps, right? The logistics of getting people into an area is something that it doesn't look like has been considered at all. Apparently the area that they're going to meet at is, like, it's got nothing there. There's no facilities. So they could have, like, a serious problem on their hands if lots of people do turn up, like food and water and shelter. And so the nearest hotel being booked up probably means not a lot of people. Like, it's probably not going to hold a lot of people. Yeah, it really looks like it's just going to be a horrible situation. You know? I'm going to change that on this side over here as well. Or maybe put lights there. I think lights could be a cool... we could do it with a lantern, actually. Because we've got those. They're torches. They're not lanterns. They need to be on a stick. I get that. Logistics, you're overthinking the joke, says Jarnov. Yeah, you might think it's a joke, but people will turn up there. Right? People are going to turn up. How many? Maybe a couple thousand? Like people who are invested in this conspiracy stuff are pretty passionate about it. And the idea of getting enough people together to storm the place, some people are going to turn up for that. And if a lot of people turn up, other things will get in the way, like logistics. You're in a desert in the middle of nowhere. There's hardly any facilities in the area. If a few thousand people turn up, like, that could be a problem. Like, they might not be able to get food, shelter, and water, you know, because the area doesn't have a lot in it, apparently. Like, it's a small town with a couple of buildings or something. Picture it like this, right? Imagine organising a festival, like a music festival, and just being like, hey, let's go here and organise a festival, and people will turn up, right? People will turn up. If too many people turn up, then all of a sudden you've got a situation on your hands where you've got thousands of people in an area and you're not prepared for them. Like, the guy who organised this hasn't put anything into considering facilities for anyone who's coming or anything like that. It's like a total whim of an idea. It could potentially go horribly wrong, like I said. So, Woodstock, pretty much, says someone in chat. It's moving very fast. It's hard to read. Yeah, it's sort of like Woodstock. From what I remember, when Woodstock happened, the highway backed up and turned into a car park. That's another thing to consider. How did people get there? Did they drive? Did they get on a bus? Like, when Woodstock happened, the highways for apparently something like hundreds of miles just turned, maybe not hundreds, but for miles and miles and miles, the highways just stopped and became a parking lot, right? Because people wanted to go and they just parked their cars on the highway because it weren't moving anywhere, and they walked the rest. So it literally turned a highway into a car park. That happened at both Woodstock 99 and 69. I think it happened at both. I've watched a lot of documentaries about Woodstock. I love the whole history of the thing, but me and remembering specifics, not so great at that, am I? 94 surely, says Badger. Probably happened at 94 as well. The original one though, there was issues with like food and water, but because of the whole peace and love kind of attitude, like people, it seemed like for the most part had a good time and dealt with the bad situation of struggling for food. There's a story of like a woman who lived nearby who just spent the entire evening making peanut butter jelly sandwiches for the festival goers and handing them out as they were all like leaving the area. Then in 99, they had similar logistic issues with not having enough water for people, and then they jacked up the prices, which is why there were probably riots, because there's, you know, opportunism going on. And yeah, like water apparently cost $10 a bottle, and that's like back in 99. So they were like taking the mick, really. So yeah, like the logistics of getting people together in an area is something to be considered. I'm not sure I like that. We need to do something here, but I'm not sure what. This looks a little plain, by the way, but I think it kind of works. What it needs is some blocks around the side. Hey, and we never did that creeper hole. Let's do the creeper hole first, then come back and put some blocks along the side here. So we got noises in the ear. We got X Minor, or subscriber of Amazon Prime. X Minor, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. We also got 2,150 peeps tuning in. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. And also Iskal. Yay! Iskal got his Minecraft working. Awesome. Yeah, peeps, hit the follow button, and of course go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to find out when the other hermits are. Oh, that almost looked like a creeper hole. We'll let that one live. To find out when the other hermits are streaming. DocM77 is after me, so be sure to go and drop the other hermits a follow as well, so you can catch their streams and get notified and all that good stuff. Right. There it is. That'll do. It doesn't look like a creeper hole anymore, does it? Okay, so Badger Spanner is here, gifting subs to Monkey Man 848, Jegs Craft, Dragon Plays 99, Owen Page 1108 3412, and Cloud 11665. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. Badger, thank you ever so much for being so kind and gifting subs to the community. Very generous of you to do that. I appreciate the support, of course. Whoa! And Doc M in chat says, yeah, some weird stuff happened over at Doc Systems. We might have to have a look at that. Oh, Doc Systems. Is this a new Doc M project? Maybe a perimeter? Oh. Do you know what? Perimeters are not like they used to be. Man, if any of you have ever seen Doc M's classic Let's Play world, I don't think it was actually his first. I think it was like his second or third, but the one with the sandstone builds inside of the massive perimeter, that was such a like crazy concept back then. But I think even if you went back and played in those old versions of Minecraft, I think the new way of doing perimeters would still be better. Like, people realised, oh, if you AFK up in the sky, you don't have to build no big perimeter. Like, it's kind of funny how the game sort of evolved kind of a bit slowly in the beginning, and now it doesn't matter what Mojang adds, someone will come up with a farm for it in like a day. Or less than a day. But yeah, that old perimeter base was awesome. Belt Fed Joe is here, resubscribed for 3 months, saying, I love that phrase, take a mic. I use it in Arizona and no one gets it. It's take the mic, by the way. And I'm not taking the mic by saying that. Oh. Take a mic, that's brilliant. I've never heard someone say take a mic over here. Unless I'm getting confused, it's take the mic. But yeah, awesome. Oh. Right, so I could extend that brown wood around here. I think that might look really nice. What wood is that? I just want to tidy up this area. I want to make it look a little bit more industrial, you know, but I'm not sure quite what to do. That's like dark oak, I think. Those blocks are forever lost. Oh yeah, I was going to ask Iskal if he was using Optifine or not. Having a Michael is the one I've heard more often, says Shawnee. Yeah, I've heard having a Michael, yep. I don't know which Michael we're talking about there. But, yeah, I've heard having a Michael. Not very often, but I have heard it. Having a Michael. There's a story behind that. Like, who is Michael and what is he having? Oh. Michael Scott, says Voyagerist. I don't think it is. I think that phrase out predates Michael Scott, I think. Yeah, that feels way better like that. Yeah, I'll probably come back and look at this area again when I'm not streaming. I feel like I need to draw on some sort of creativity and it's not quite there. But I do want to make this look a little bit better. Now, we have the camera account, the eye in the sky. And so now this space looks really quite well utilised, doesn't it? And that is actually a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do this stream kind of taken care of. Our trees are growing off over here, that's good. Got a big old patch of those. I did actually want to come over to this area and plant trees down over here, so we'll do that next. That'll be our, whoa! That'll be our next little job. We got London Bug 71, resubscribed for 4 months. London Bug, thank you ever so much for your 4 months of support, I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the stream. There we go, getting all my things back in order. While Max Plays says, hey X, if someone donated you $1 billion, will you let that person play on Hermitcraft? Yes. I'd split the $1 billion up with all the other hermits and we'd probably go, yeah, they can play on Hermitcraft. That's an alright price. Yeah, 1 billion. Yeah, sure. Come on, Hermitcraft for 1 billion. Jeez. Do you know what, though? You know, people ask you that question, like, what would you do with $1 million? I don't think there's much I'd change if I had, like, a big lump of money or something. Like, I love doing this day to day, streaming and making videos. It's so awesome. Like, I don't know what else I would do, really. Okay, what am I trying to do right now? That's what I should focus on. Okay, stop thinking about $1 million. Goodness me, focus on what you're doing right now. Then maybe we can achieve something on this live stream. Oh yeah, I wanted to go around and float some bushes in places as well to make it look kind of nice. Right. Did I put back the dye that I had? Must have used it all up. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Concrete, where's the... We changed the colour of the concrete one. Yeah, there's some room for those blocks. Good. Right, so organisation to move things on and around. Probably want to keep the torches on me. Okay, we've got all the wooden stuff taken care of. Dark oak logs over here. Building blocks into that one. And then saplingy stuff there. Nope. There we go. 2 more. And I've done something wrong. One of these isn't supposed to... I know what one it is. It's that one there. Sweet. Neatly organised. Chuck that in here. We got noises in the ear from Gabrielondo, subscriber of Amazon Prime, and Syntax Error 37 for 30 months in a row. And Dark Sabia is subscribing of Amazon Prime as well. Thank you ever so much, peeps, as always, for your tremendous support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And enjoying the revitalisation of the modern district. We're revamping it. We're making it all feel good, you know. Urban Architect says it's probably impossible, if at least very hard, to spend $1 billion in a lifetime. I would reassess that statement. If you gave me $1 billion, I could give it all to a charity, and then I would have spent $1 billion in a lifetime. You know? You know? See? Caught you out, didn't I? You weren't expecting that. I was about to say this thing needs a path. It's already got one, apparently. It's already got one in this area, and it's got a floaty chest. Floaty chests need to be gone. Aha, look. Here's an area that don't quite look right. Let's put some of these blocks we've got to use. Kind of looks like a creeper hole, but we know it's not. Let's cover up this cave. It's kind of not right. The cave that was not right. The Tale by Exizuma Void. Raiden says getting my dog from under the bed is always a hassle. I'm sure it is. Isn't that the charge creeper pit? No, the charge creeper pit is nearby though. And I like that it is known as the charged creeper pit. That is a good name for it. Let's get him filled in, peeps. Yeah, we'll go with it like that. Can you say sweet? Nice. Good job. Good job. Okay, so now I want to plant some trees in this area. We need that bone meal. We need those saplings. How do I say your name, says Ryan Boy. You say it however you like. Some people like to say Shishwami, Shishwambam, Exizuma Void. Z-Zuma Void is another popular one. There are many ways to say a made-up name. I say Asuma. That's what I say, though. Oh, spooky music. Okay, let's do that. Let's grab us some of those. And I feel like doing some big trees, actually, so let's make sure we got some of this going on again. Oh no, I need to go break down a door and sleep in Python's bed again, don't I? We got a noise in the ear donation here from Punchin' Trees, saying, love your update videos and streams. Keep up with the awesome content. Thank you, my man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation as well. The support means a lot. And thank you for the nice message. Glad you enjoy the videos. You know, the update one that I put out yesterday, I don't think a video has ever accumulated that many views that quick on my channel. Like, it's not even been 24 hours yet and it's got like 200,000, which is crazy. Actually, it's probably approaching 24 hours. I mean, this whole Minecraft resurgence thing is just bonkers. It's just bonkers. Mr. Stu is here subscribing. Mr. Stu, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You know, I always knew I'd be playing Minecraft in the long run. Like, it never felt like this would really ever get that old. It still doesn't feel like that. But I remember thinking, like, some of the people that I would, you know, been watching from when I started making videos, like, you'd always like look up at these other channels. Wow, they got so many views and subscribers. It's amazing. I'll never be like that. But then all of a sudden, like, you overtake them and people drop out and they no longer play Minecraft. And I was always thinking that there'd be this time when, like, okay, that's just not growing, is it? I think it might be because we've got fourth one up there. I was always thinking, like, there'd be this time where other people won't be playing anymore, and then, you know, I'd sort of be left and You'd be the last Minecrafter playing it, right? Now, if you told me I was still playing it in 2019, I would have thought, well, yeah, that's true. But what I wouldn't have thought is that there would have been, the game would still be massive and loads of people would be playing it. And also, that, like, the channel would have grown to where it is now while the game was big and popular. Like, I really wouldn't have seen that. You know, I thought I'd just be like that one person still playing that game or something. But hey, that's not how it's turned out. It's kind of crazy to think about it. What's he talking about, says Bill Nye the fashion guy. Here is me thinking, am I making sense here? Surely it wasn't that ridiculous. I mean, it's a pretty simple concept, right? I'm talking about being a YouTuber and thinking about what it will be like in the future. I thought that I would sort of be like someone left playing the game when no one really cared about it anymore. But, like, it's weird. I'm still here doing it, yet it's crazy popular at the moment. Bill Nye says, oh, good. Oh, God, I did not mean it that way. I just meant a bit of the convo. Yeah, peeps, remember, if ever I sound in any way agitated, annoyed, or I'm only ever joking. I'm only ever taking the mick and having a laugh with all of you. If you do or don't know what we're talking about, there's always a story behind it, right? Like, hey, you just didn't catch all of the conversation. That's totally fine. Use some bushes, says Big Papa House. We will do that. We're doing a pass with these trees at the moment. They're not quite growing right, are they? Maybe we'll just do a couple of normies around here as well. For now. A couple of normal ones in there. We'll try another tall one up the top here. But we need more bone meal. Tearing through this stuff. Goodness me. Anyway, I guess the short of the story is just that I didn't quite... I always just thought I'd be someone playing this when no one cared about it anymore, right? But I didn't quite foresee the channel being where it is right now. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of bonkers. Normies, you're going to make Instagram accounts for them, says Goat Unicorn. Don't know what that means, but alright. Sack Zen says give it 5 more years. Yeah, you see, that's the weird thing. That's what we were saying 5 years ago. It was like, this will all be over in a few years. Like, my whole attitude the whole time I was doing this was like, what an incredible opportunity. Like, this will be over before you know it. Enjoy it as much as you can. And then it's like, oh, it's 2019? Like, I remember playing this back in 2012, 2011. It's just bonkers. Completely bonkers. Let's get another big one in this area here. Anyway, I'm kind of going on about it a bit. We need a new topic now. Okay, there we go. Also, 2,300 peeps watching. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in today. That's got to be approaching some sort of record. I can't actually remember what the record is here on Twitch of, like, concurrent viewers. I wonder if Twitch knows. I wonder if there's, like, a statistic hidden away in the menus, the behind the scenes of the account, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You've been on the internet. Okay, we should probably use the eye in the sky at some point here, but I'm going to just put in another tree. I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to remove these blocks. James Bay says, I remember the first time my brother told me that weird blocky game on Xbox, and here I am 8 years later still engrossed in it. Too right, eh? Too right. Evil X's story, please, says Leanna. If you are interested in the Evil X character and episodes, there's actually a playlist on my YouTube channel. You go to the playlist section and look for Evil X. All the Evil X episodes are in one place. There you go. Hope that helps. Hermitcraft anniversary, says Amber there. Yep, 1 year of Season 6 to celebrate. We are taking care of the world, doing a live stream day of tidying up things. So I've come to the modern district and tried to just make all of this look a little nicer, you know. That was my plan. And it's going really well. Let's get the eye in the sky up here. We've got another noise in the air, though. We'll take care of that in a second. So, big trees over there, looking good. Just need to, I think, really flesh this out with trees coming back over here to the sand and around the side there. And then I think it will look great. I like these tall ones as well. They're really good. They're kind of a bit blocky. They need a few extra leaves on them. But, yeah, We'll come back and do all the leaf stuff later on as well. So we got cheers and bits here. It's Anon Junior Live saying, if you want some big oaks, put down a 2v2. That doesn't work with oak trees though, does it? It works with spruce. Imagine if it did work with oak trees and I didn't know. I'd be like, how on earth has that got past me? How on earth? Thank you so much for the cheers and the bits, dude. It works with jungle trees. It works with spruce. Doesn't work with a cha-cha or oak. What are the other types? Birch it doesn't work with, and dark oak it does. In fact, it only works that way with dark oak. Where is Hypno? Says Aura. I can't say it. Aurora. Aura Nation. He was playing some vanilla yesterday. I like the look of that. Old Hypno playing vanilla. Here on the Twitch. We got a noise in the ear. Donation here from Linda Juffermans saying congratulations on the anniversary. Thank you ever so much, Linda. I appreciate your donation, your support to the channel. Very kind of you to do so. And yeah, 1 year of season 6. Crazy, right? Industrial District, says Cofton. Oh, I said we'd go over there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fly around and have a look at the world a little bit. Hands up in chat if you're new to Hermitcraft, right? Let's say, I don't know, like you've only been watching for a week or maybe even a day, but like you're relatively new. We're going to call a week the cut-off point. And we got Angry K9, the one and only, resubscribing for 51 months in a row. Jeez. Yesterday I watched Evil X video you tweeted about. Today, the backlight on my TV quit working. Coincidence? Blame Evil X. You know that Evil X, he's all about breaking those backlights. Angry K9, thank you for 51 months of support. Doc's going to be ready in 15, awesome. Appreciate it, dude. Anyone else love the way X's way of pronouncing a cha-cha, says Freestyler. You mean saying it the correct way? You know, that's all I'm doing, just pronouncing it correctly. Angry K9, thank you again, my man. We got David Obolter here saying, what are you working on? We're working on the restoration of the modern district. So if we fly over it now, what we've done today is we put down some plots in the big open spaces. We've planted trees. We've put down bone meal and torches. We've really tried to just fill out the area. We've also dug out this river going around here. Just trying to make the area feel a little bit more complete is the aim of my stream here in the modern area, and I think we've done a really good job. Really good job. Now, flying over in this direction, we're going to approach the industrial one, which I said we would go check out because we have... Is it Consa? Oh, I'm terrible at remembering names. But we have the person who made this build with us, and yeah, I mean, it looked really kind of like crazy awesome standing there on its own, but now there's other builds around it and it looks great with the other builds. It tucks this one away. I think it looks really good like this, having lots of buildings around it. In fact, it's from this side over here that you can get a sense of the scale. This area has come together like really well. I need another reason to get over here because I'm kind of... Who's been putting in the boat? And like, it's needed this kind of love and care for a while, like coming over and sorting out the bottoms of these platforms that Wells built. And that's actually been done by some of the hermits, and it's looking great. And we need to keep it going. I need to come over here and put another building and another project down, you know. Oh, there's also this right here. We're going to have a station up the top. Spectacular, right? I think Tango's building there probably needs a facade built around it as well. False did the boat. I'm not surprised, actually. False has done an incredible amount of stuff. Why is there grass on the roof? Okay, there's actually grass there. That's an interesting idea. I guess it maybe just looks like a bit of moss. Bit of growth. That's really clever. Yeah, False has done absolutely loads everywhere this season. False, though, like when you can build like False does, when you're a natural builder, you can do so much more stuff that feels apparent. Like, that right there is an incredible build. If I were to do that, that would take me like 10 episodes, you know? But False is just so natural at building. You can go around and fill up the world and bring it to life. I wish I could do more of that, just that straight off the cuff type building. Because then it'd be an absolute pleasure to just, you know, drop in, do a stream, build a boat here, build a building there. Maybe I should try that. Maybe this should be one of our objectives, is just, in a future stream, we're just going to turn up and try and build together, you know. I need all of you helping me. And then maybe we can bring more into the world just by focusing on putting builds around the place and, you know, making it feel more complete, as opposed to doing my usual perfectionist thing where I have to, you know, really figure out a build before I even touch it. That's usually what I do. I spend a lot of time in creative mode trying things out, and then eventually when I'm happy I build it in survival, but that's a very slow process. It's practice, says Lemon Green. It is, and I know it's practice. I should just change my habit, right? Like I should, with all of you, start to do it the other way. Did the music stop playing? Scar's build in the build-off is absolutely blew my mind every week, says James Bay. I think he won it. I think Scar won it by quite a bit. His bits were my favourite anyway. Right, yeah, the music stopped playing. I didn't expect that. Let's keep it going. Whew. Spontaneous building is more fun than planning, says Epoch. I think if you're good at it, it is. When you're not good at it, for me it's kind of frustrating. That's why I do the planning, is because if I do it spontaneously, I usually get stuck, right? But if I were better at it, then, you know, that's why I've got to practice, I guess. So maybe that's a new objective for us with these streams. And now lots of people are arguing about who won in chat. Great. I just expressed my opinion, that was all. Stefan says, it doesn't matter who won, but Mumbo lost. Oh, brilliant. Apparently he's the only contestant who paid the entry fee of 3 diamond blocks to Iskall. Alright. I wasn't aware of that being a thing. I did say we'd place down some leaf blocks in this area as well. The audience won, says Torpedo. That's a great way of looking at it. Y'all were entertained. Y'all the real winners. I think it's fair that it came up in a draw. They're all cool builds, says Rosie. They were indeed, weren't they? Right, we ran out of bone meal again. And we were trying to grow a big tree, weren't we? Right, now we're running out on time left, and although we haven't quite finished with this little project over here, I think it would be really nice to do the one other thing that we haven't done yet, which is throw down some leaves around the place. So just a couple more regular trees around the back area here, and I think we're good. Doc next, says Ace. Yep, that's right. Doc's on the server. I think he's ready to get going. I don't know where Doc is, so we'll ask Doc right now. Where will he be at? Where are we travelling? Travelling like a javelin. Okay, and go these bits. By the way, I am now thinking about the 1 million subscriber special. I'm going to write this on a note so I do it after the screen. I've been formulating a plan, which is to accumulate all of the stuff I've done over the years and go through it all in one stream. So like do a tour of Assume as well, but more of a brief tour of that. Like try and pick up on all the old tutorials that I did in Contraptions and maybe talk about them. Find old test worlds that I used to play in. Stuff like that. You know, that idea's been floating around in my head, and I just kind of realised I need to write that down so I can start building on it. So when I look at my notes list, I can be like, oh yeah, need to put some time and effort into that, you know. Because otherwise I'm going to forget about it. But who likes the sound of that? Just having a day of like streaming, looking at the old worlds, the old projects. Tutorials from way back when, explaining how the game was different and we did different things. Yeah, a little bit of this is alright. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way though, just throwing it down randomly. Kind of works, doesn't it? Oh yeah, the one thing I think always helps with this is making sure you put a couple at ground level. So it looks like quite a few of you like the idea of it. To a dirt montage. You know, when it comes to montages, there's just too much stuff to wade through. I get quite a lot of suggestions for that. What was the old one I used to do? I used to do these time-lapse videos, time-lapse compilations from Hermitcraft seasons, but I had to stop because, well, one, there was some copyright issues that made it a pain in the bum, and two, it just started to become way too much work to figure out where all the time-lapses were and edit them. I'd spend like 3 or 4 times the amount of time I would make in a normal Hermitcraft episode just rewatching old ones and finding the time-lapses, and so eventually I was like, I really like doing this kind of like sort of my kind of content where I put together all the old time lapses, but they're not great videos on the channel, you know, they're not ones that people are that terribly interested in, so I eventually stopped doing them. But yeah, right, let's put in a couple more on the ground. We need to think about where we're doing this as well a little bit. Don't want to have them sort of everywhere. Do want to have them coming onto the path a bit. I'm in the new village. Oh, yikes, that's a ways away. That is a ways away. Badger says 1 hour of Suma falling in lava. Like a lava dolphin. Like a lava dolphin. Have you not watched this season at all? What happened to season 7? There hasn't been a season 7 yet. Don't know if that's a real question or not. Right, is this going to look any good? I think I'm just going to wander around and keep throwing these bushes down. It'll probably look pretty cool. Chickster in chat says, X, have you made a stream torch / banner yet? Yep, we've taken care of that. We should probably work on moving over to dock now and getting ready to pass on the old torch. Just going to throw down a few more leaves, I think, around here where we've been doing the leafy business. Did I pick up? I picked it up to bring it with me. Excellent, that's good. That's good, that'll work. Well, let's have a little bit hanging down there. Just a little something here for people to discover, you know, if they're exploring the world. Hey, a little bit of a leafy cave. Little bit of a leafy cave. I wish you could waterlog leaves. That would be so good, wouldn't it, Jedaru? That would be so good if we could. Right, that's looking all good over here as well. Pretty cool. The stream is ending, says Lyric Luke. Well, on the hour, it is time for Doc to take over. We've got less than 3 minutes, so I think it's time we found our way to a nether hub. And look at that. You know, some good old transformation in this area, making the world look a little bit nicer, you know. I wish we could dye leaves, would be neat for the autumn fantasy build, says Jezalana. I think what they should do is you should be able to place down a block like leaf or, I don't know, whatever type of block it is. You know, this isn't applicable to every block, but then you click on it with a dye and it changes the colour of it. But then when you break the block, you get the original block back and the dye drops from it as well. I just think that'd be such a cool way to easily implement more use for the dyes and more colours and decorations and whatnot. Okay, so, oh geez, here we go. Thank you for the fun stream, says Alisa. No problem at all. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself. Before you go over to Doc, be sure to hit the follow button over here. And when you get to Doc, be sure to hit the follow button over there, so you can get notified of our live streams. Both of us stream on Twitch, of course. And what was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh yeah, if you heard me waffle on about the Evil X video, there's a video that I'd highly recommend you go and check out. And if you go to my Twitter feed, there's Doc. If you go to my Twitter feed, you'll be able to see a link to that. Oh, we're not far from the place. Angry K9 says, Assumer, I can't fly very well, Elytra. Sails down the tunnel like a boss. When did I say that? Oh yeah, in that video where I said that I wasn't any good at it. Where did Doc go? Did I just go past him? I wasn't looking. We got a noise in the ear from Cummins521 with a donation saying the path by the garage/loading dock is off by 1 block. Is it? The stone brick stairs aren't spaces the same side. I wouldn't worry about it. It'll be alright, Cummins. It'll look good to me. Behind you, says Cac Birkin. Okay, so somewhere down here. That's the end of the tunnel, though. Where is... Hang on. Dock's somewhere around here. Let's have a look. Birkin says wrong way. You just said behind me! Middle of the tunnel. Fly! Please fly! He's not coming back, he's going the wrong way. Right, Doc is taking over, so I will be raiding his channel. Stick around on Twitch, peeps. Thank you ever so much for tuning in today. I'm passing on the banner to Doc, and he'll be taking over the stream for now. There's the stream item. He's seen it, and that's it. Thank you ever so much, peeps. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I thank you ever so much for your support, and I'll see you soon with another one. But before we go, let's actually set up this raid. Okay. We're doing the raid, peeps. Get ready to hit that button. Okay, it's about to go. Bam! Hit the button. Hit the raid button, peeps. Let's head over to Doc's channel. Alright, thank you, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.